Hello, everyone. Welcome to CSTGIA Week 24, 2026. Today, we talk about from strategic cyber self-determination to strategic cyber stewardship. Leading the future we are creating together. So, building on the progression of prior weeks, this week explores the next and perhaps most enduring question facing cyber leaders. We ask ourselves now, once we preserve the freedom to choose, how do we ensure those choices create a safer, stronger, and more trustworthy future for everyone? Because in 2026, resilience protects, advantage positions, control stabilizes, sovereignty preserves independence, and self-determination preserves freedom. But stewardship, well, that preserves the future. So the cybersecurity profession has entered a new era. For decades, our mission centered on protecting systems. Yet today, we are shaping economies. Tomorrow, we will shape civilization. Every executive decision regarding AI, every cybersecurity investment, every governance framework, every workforce development decision, every technology architecture creates consequences extending far beyond our own organizations. Cybersecurity is no longer simply risk management. It has become one of the world's largest stewardship responsibilities. The 2026 reality is that we are building systems future generations will inherit, and several global trends are rapidly converging. Autonomous AI agents performing operational decisions, national AI infrastructure investments, expanding quantum computing research, global cyber workforce shortages, increasing dependence on digital identity, critical infrastructure modernization, autonomous transformation systems, AI-enabled healthcare, space-based communications, smart cities become operational reality. Collectively, these developments represent something far larger than technological advancement. They represent the operating environment future generations will inherit, because the question is no longer can we build these systems. The new question is, should future generations trust the systems we leave behind? The emerging risk is that innovation without stewardship, because organizations are successfully deploying now artificial intelligence, autonomous operations, predictive analytics, intelligence infrastructure, machine speed, cybersecurity. Yet many still optimize for quarterly performance, speed of deployment, competitive advantage, and technology adoption by giving far less attention to long-term societal impact, ethical sustainability, workforce resilience, institutional trust, and generational responsibility. The result, technology advances, capabilities expand, but stewardship struggles to keep pace. History reminds us that civilizations rarely fail because innovations stop. They fail because responsibility failed to keep pace with that innovation. So the next evolution is our strategic cyber stewardship. It's neither technical nor organizational. It is philosophical based. Organizations must evolve from strategic cyber self-determination to strategic cyber stewardship. Stewardship means creating systems capable of protecting future generations, preserving public trust, balancing innovation with responsibility, governing AI ethically, building resilient institutions, developing future leaders, creating technology worthy of society's confidence. Stewardship is where freedom becomes responsibility. So what does strategic cyber stewardship actually look like? Well, it's not slowing innovation or eliminating all risk or preventing technological progress. Instead, it is the ability to design for decades, not product cycles, protect people, not simply platforms, develop leaders, not simply technological architectures, build trust continuously, and leave organizations stronger than we found them. Stewardship asks one simple question before every major decision. Will this decision still be viewed as responsible 20 years from now? There are 5 moves you can make towards strategic cyber stewardship. From AI governance to AI legacy, organizations increasingly ask, can AI make this decision? Stewardship asks, should AI be making this decision? And responsible leadership includes human accountability, ethical oversight, transparency, explainability, and long-term societal impact, because the systems we automate today become the institutions society depends upon tomorrow. So we're moving from workforce development to leadership legacy. Technology changes rapidly, leadership compounds, and high-performing organizations intentionally build mentorship ecosystems, leadership succession, continuous learning, cross-disciplinary capabilities, and institutional knowledge, because the greatest cybersecurity asset has never been technology. It has always been people. So we need to move from organizational success to ecosystem responsibility. Cybersecurity is increasingly interconnected. Organizations must think beyond their own perimeter. This includes supply chain stewardship, public-private collaboration, international partnerships, standards development, and community resilience, because strong organizations strengthen ecosystems. We need to move from risk management to trust leadership. Future competitive advantage will increasingly depend upon trust. Organizations must continuously strengthen ethical governance, transparent leadership, responsible AI, public confidence, and consistent accountability, because trust has become strategic infrastructure. So we need to move from quarterly results to generational impact. Leadership horizons must expand, and an organization should ask, what will our workforce inherit? What will society inherit? What will customers remember? What systems will outlive today's executives? Because leadership is measured not only by what we build, by what endures. The workforce reality is that stewardship is everyone's responsibility. Strategic cyber stewardship is not limited to CISOs. It belongs to boards, CEOs, CIOs, security leaders, engineers, policymakers, educators, workforce developers, and every employee influencing digital trust. The organizations shaping tomorrow are creating cultures where every decision reflects both immediate mission success and long-term societal responsibility, because every employee now helps determine society's digital future. The strategic implications for 2026 include embracing strategic cyber stewardship will help build enduring public trust, strengthen responsible AI governance, develop resilient leadership pipelines, improve long-term workforce capability, enhance ecosystem collaboration, increase stakeholder confidence, shape global cyber norms and standards, leave institutions stronger for future generations. And organizations that do not may optimize for short-term performance, lose public confidence, increase ethical and regulatory risks, struggle to attract future talent, and create technology without enduring trust. Because the next competitive advantage will not simply be AI, it will not simply be cybersecurity, it will not simply be resilience, because the next competitive advantage will be trusted stewardship. So in reflection, ask yourself, are you and your organization designing systems that future generations will trust? Are you optimizing for speed instead of stewardship? Does your AI governance reflect your organizational values? Are you developing the next generation of cyber leaders? What legacy will your cybersecurity decisions leave behind? And if your grandchildren inherited today's digital ecosystem, what would you be proud of that you built? Our closing thought for today is the journey from cyber resilience to strategic cyber stewardship has fundamentally changed how we viewed cybersecurity. It is no longer simply about defending networks. It is about protecting freedom. It is about preserving trust, and it is about strengthening civilization as we know it. Ultimately, cybersecurity can no longer be measured solely by the attacks we prevent. It will increasingly be measured by the future we intentionally create together. This is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the founder of CSTGIA, bringing you week 24, CSTGIA 2026, from strategic cyber self-determination to strategic cyber stewardship, leading the future we are creating together.